Hello, I just got this quick prophetic word to give to somebody that God just gave me a few minutes ago. It's about things that you're going through in your life, and you're trying to run things yourself, more or less. You're trying to go ahead of God and do things, now, because you want them done now, because the pressure's on real thick, and it's getting unbearable, and you just can't take it anymore. You're just, to that point where you just want something to get done. But God's saying, no, don't do it now. Don't get ahead of him. He's giving you the strength and the courage and the stuff that you need to endure it until he's ready to move you. Because if you move ahead of him, it's going to mess everything up. But he's behind the scenes working things out and getting things ready. And that's how God does. He gets things ready, behind the scenes without us being able to see it. And if we move ahead of him, we'll mess, everything up. We'll mess the plan that God has for us up, and it'll go, everything will just go crazy. But he's saying just to wait, just to hold on, that he's there with you, and he's helping you to get through it, but you just can't go ahead of him. You can't, make your own plans and do things your own way. You have to place it in his hands and allow him to do it in the way that he wants to do it in, because otherwise it just messes everything up. But I do know how that is. When you're in those situations where you just want things to just change like right away, you don't want, it's like the pressure's on, and it's just like, I want it done now. I want it done, in the way that I want it done. But God's saying, no, just wait, just hold on. He's there with you. He's giving you the strength and the courage and the wisdom and knowledge that you need, and the understanding that you need to endure it until the end. He's helping you through it. To just hang on and to, do things his way. Don't go ahead of him and try to do it your own way, because that's when you mess up. That's how we all mess up. If we go ahead of God and we try to do it in our own way, in our own time, it messes things up. But God's saying, just hang on, just hold on, and don't make any rational decisions, and don't make any, rational changes yet. Just hang on a little bit longer, and he'll open the door for you to move and to go to the place that he's called you to be. But don't move there yet, because if you do it now, it'll mess everything up. But he will move you soon. It is coming. You just gotta hang on just a little bit longer, but it is coming. You just gotta hang on and allow God to do it in his timing, because if you go ahead of him, believe me, it messes everything up. I mean, I know how it is when you get in those situations where the pressure's on, and you just gotta get things done, and you just want it done now, and you just can't take anymore, and all this. But God knows. He knows what he knows you better than you know yourself. And he knows what you're able to take and what you're not able to take. But you just got to hang on there a little bit longer, and he will move you to where you want to go. It's just, you just have to hang on and do things in his timing. And allow him to get things prepared, and allow him to get the things done that need to get done before you make the move, because if not, it'll just make everything go crazy, and it won't work right. But you have to just trust God. Just trust him and know that he's working this out for your good. This situation isn't going to last. It's not going to stay the way it is. Everything isn't going to be as chaotic and as messed up as it is now. You just got to, endure it just a little bit longer. But God is giving you what you need to endure this until the end. He is giving you the strength and the wisdom and knowledge and understanding and just everything that you need to, to hang on and to hang in there just a little bit longer. But, don't go ahead of God. Don't, try to run the show in your own time and in your own way, because that'll mess it up. It'll just mess up the plan that God has for you, and it'll mess up, the things that he wants you to do. But you just have to trust him. I mean, I know it's not always easy sometimes when God tells you to hang on. Believe me, I know. I've been there plenty of times where I just wanted to move ahead and just get it done and get it over with, because I couldn't take it either. But God knows what we're able to take and what we're not able to take. I mean, he knows how far we can go before we crack, and he's not going to let you crack, so don't worry. He's not going to let you get to the cracking point where you just explode. Don't do that. Just hold your peace and just allow him to do what only he can do. Just allow him to do it in the way that he needs to do it in, because that's the proper way and that's the right way. And just don't make any rational decisions. Don't do something or say something that's gonna totally change things and totally put a halt on what God has for you to do, because that's where the enemy's coming in. He's trying to put the pressure on you so much that you crack. He's trying to just keep on and keep on and keep on, just nagging and nag and putting all these ideas and these thoughts in your mind and trying to get you to get off track and get you to do things in your own time and in your own way. And he's telling you all these lies that God's not going to do this and you might as well give up and all this, but don't pay no attention to him. You just cast him out. You just shut him down and shut him up. And just use the power and the authority that God's given you over him to take control of that situation and say, no, I'm moving in God's time. I'm not moving in my time. I'm doing this God's way. I'm not doing it my way, because it messes things up. It'll get you off track, and it'll just get you down a road that you don't want to go on. It'll cause, unnecessary pain and suffering and stuff that God doesn't want you to endure. He wants you to just hang in there just a little longer, and he will get this done. But you have to just trust him and just place this totally in his hands. Don't try to go ahead of him and try to, make things work on your own, because, like I said, it'll mess stuff up. But God's got this perfectly timed out, and he's a perfect God. Believe me, he is perfect, and his timing is perfect. It may not seem like it now. It may seem like, the pressure's on and you just want to scream. You're just to that screaming point where you're just ready to just throw in the towel and say, no, I'm doing this now. I want to do it in my time. But no, just hang in there. Hold your peace and just hang on a little bit longer, and God will move you. He's getting ready to. It's just you have to trust him and know that he's working this out for your good. He's working everything out for your good and for your favor. And in your favor. But if you mess up, by moving ahead of him and doing things your own way, it'll mess the whole plan up, and it'll just cause you unnecessary pain and suffering that God doesn't want you to endure. He loves you, and he wants you to trust him and to know that he's working this out for your good. You just got to hang on there, and you just got to trust him. And don't, make any rational decisions that it will, cause you this unnecessary suffering, because that's what happens. The enemy comes in, and he knows that God has this plan for you, and he knows it's big, and that's why he's putting the pressure on you. That's why he's trying to get you to crack. He's trying to get you to move ahead of God. He's trying to get you to just give up and do it in your own way, in your own strength, but you can't. Because if you try to do it in your own way, in your own strength, you're going to fail. And, we always fail. If we try to do it in our own way, in our own strength, we're always going to fail, because we don't have the strength to do it on our own. We need God's strength. We need his, we need what he has to help us to get through these things. But don't move ahead of him. Just hang in there, and, he will move you, and he is going to move you soon. It's just, it's going to be a little bit longer, but he's placing things in the right place, and he's putting people in the right place, and he's setting things up in the right way. And then at the right time, he will move you, and you'll know it. He'll tell you. He'll give you confirmation, and he will confirm it to you and give you the signs that you need to know that without a doubt, you will have no doubt. He will make it very clear to you that is the time to move. I mean, you will know it without a doubt, so don't worry about that. God will make it very clear to you and very plain for you to see that, to know that that's the time to do it. But I just wanted to give you that quick prophetic word, and just, I know this is for a few people. This ain't just for one person. This is for a couple of people, but just know God will move you at the right time. Just hang in there, and don't allow that enemy to just keep saying all these lies to you. Just shut him down and shut him up with the word of God. You just use your sword of the Spirit, and you shut him up and just shut him down, and don't allow him to cause you to miss this, because God has something really big. I mean, this is big. I mean, you're not seeing the whole picture now, but he has a huge blessing behind this for you. It's gonna, everything will fit into the right place once God puts it in motion, and once he sets this up and gets this going, everything is gonna fall into the right place. It's gonna be one after another. It's gonna be right in the place, right into the right time, the right place, and everything is just gonna be smooth. But you just have to hang in there just a little longer, and don't give up and don't give in. Just hang in there and know that God's working this out for your good. Believe me, it doesn't seem like that now, but He is. He is working this out for your good, and everything will fall into place. You just have to do it in His time and His way, and don't go ahead of Him. Just, allow Him to flow through you and in you and through you, and just, allow Him to guide you into the right way. But He will make it very clear to you. At the right time, it will be very clear. It'll be just clear, crystal clear. You will know that you know without no doubt that that's the time to do it. But He will make it very clear to you. I just wanted to get that word out to y'all, because I know this is for a couple of people. So just hang in there. Believe me, it'll be well worth it. In the end, it will be so worth it, because you got a load of blessings right behind it. It's just, it will fall right into place. It's just, you just got to hang in there, and God will open this up for you. He is for you. He's not against you. He's not trying to keep anything from you. He's not trying to, to do any harm to you, because God would never do that. He's not like that. That's not how God operates. When he puts you somewhere, it's to bless you, and it's to help you, and to give you the things that you need to grow in Him more, and and move into His plan for you. But I just wanted to give that quick prophetic word out to you, and just tell y'all to hang in there. Don't give up. Don't allow that enemy to help make you miss your blessing. Don't let him cause you to miss your blessing. Don't allow him to ruin things for you, because that's what he's trying to do. And he's putting the pressure on. I know he is. He is putting it on really thick. But don't allow him to do it. You shut him down and shut him up. And don't allow him to ruin this for you, because there is a load of blessings behind it. I mean, it is going to be awesome. Trust me, it will be an awesome, awesome thing. Just hang in there, and don't allow that enemy to get you off track. Just hang in there, because it's coming. The move is coming. You just got to hang in there. But it will come. Trust me, it will. And it will be crystal clear to you at the right time. God will make it very clear. You will have no doubt in your mind that that's the time to do it. And it will fall right into place. He'll put the money there. He'll put everything there, the people there that you need, everything that you need. It'll just fall right into place, one after another. But just hang in there just a little longer. Just a little longer, God says, just hang on. Because He's about to move you, and it will be a humongous blessing. When you see the blessings behind it, it'll just overwhelm you, because you'll be like, wow, this is what God had for me. And yes, it's big, because God is not a small God. And when He wants to bless His children, He doesn't do it in a small way. He does it in a big way, because He's a big God. But just hang in there. Know He loves you. Know He's for you. And don't give up. Just hang in there. Just hang on, and hang on to Jesus, and hang on to His word, and hang on to those promises that He's given you, because He's given you some promises that He is going to make. It will come to pass, because when God says something, He does it. He's not a God that he doesn't lie. He can't lie. It's impossible for God to lie. And when He tells you something, believe me, it'll happen. It won't happen in the time that you think it'll happen in, but it will happen. It'll happen at the perfect time. But He has made you some promises, and they're going to come to pass along with this move that you're about to do, that you're about to step into. He's gonna open it up, and all the promises that He's given you for this season are going to come to pass. He's given you some promises, and they're going to come to pass. You just got to hang in there until He's ready to move you. But once He does, the blessings will flow like a river. It'll be a river flow of blessings, and it will be so awesome. And you will be so glad that you waited. Believe me, you will be so glad that you didn't move ahead of Him and get off track. But just hang in there and know that God's for you. Know He loves you, and know that this is going to be a huge blessing. I mean, it will be so awesome. It'll just overwhelm you, and it's just going to be really, really big. But all those promises that He's promised you for this season are going to come to pass. So don't throw them out yet. Don't throw them out. Just hang on to them, and know that with this season and with this move, they're going to come to pass. All those promises that He made you are going to come to pass. So just hang in there and be encouraged, and know that He's for you. He's not against you. He's not trying to hold anything back from you. He's not trying to cause you any harm or any pain or any suffering. So don't, listen to what the enemy's telling you, because that's what he's saying to you. He's telling you that God is trying to cause you pain and suffering, and He's withholding things from you, but He's not doing that. God would never do that. That's not how God operates. That's not how He works. He wants His children blessed, And, just don't listen to those enemies. Just shut him down and shut him up. That's the best way to just deal with him, is just to shut him down and shut him up. Don't allow him to get a foothold in there, because that will become a stronghold and it will just totally get you off track. But just hang in there and know that this is going to work out, and it's about to happen. Just hang on just a little bit longer, and it will come to pass. But I just wanted to give you that quick prophetic word, because I know this is for a few people. So just hang in there and don't give up. Until next time, you be blessed. Bye.